Hi, I'm David. Welcome to my channel, My Yard Sale. Hey, today I want to talk a little bit about what it feels like when your blood sugar spikes versus when your insulin spikes. And I know that they're both very closely related, but not totally necessarily. I've changed some things in my lifestyle that have maybe changed things up for me a little bit metabolically. And I've realized a couple of things with how metabolism works in my body. And I know that it's different for everybody, but I'm assuming that there's probably some similarities. So I eat a lot of protein powder. I eat a lot of protein and beef protein. I also eat quite a bit of fiber. I eat a good amount of vegetables. I eat decent amounts of everything. But I can tell that my sugar spikes. And I know my sugar spikes because I'll eat cookies. I'll eat a treat. I'll eat something with a lot of sugar. I can feel the sugar spike in my body because it affects my metabolism, um, where maybe I will start getting a little bit of inflammation or I'll start having some problems. But mostly, the main indicator is I have to go to the bathroom constantly. Like my body, it just processes the sugars right through my system, and I just constantly have to go to the bathroom. That's how I know that my sugars are spiking and that I ate too much sugar and I should dial it back or give it a rest. Now I can tell my insulin spikes probably sometimes because of the sugar or sometimes a mix between the sugar and the protein and whatever else I'm eating. But I can tell I'm having an insulin spike when I just need to sleep. Like I can't work out and feel like I'm getting my activity back. I feel like I just need to go to sleep, and that's the only way that I can relieve the effect of the insulin spike. I didn't really realize that was from insulin spikes until maybe even recently. I started eating quite a bit more beef, and I started eating quite a bit more pea protein, and and I don't eat one meal a day, but I do eat bigger meals of those things. And almost at the very end of eating whatever it is that I ate, I would be like ready for bed. I would need to not, I didn't pass out, but I needed to lay down and probably go to sleep for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And I started realizing that if I had eaten cookies, yes, it negatively impacts my body and it does spike up my insulin, but it mostly spikes up my blood sugars. And I feel like maybe the insulin in my body helps take care of that so that I'm not just constantly going to the bathroom for like 2 days trying to get the sugars out of my body. But when I eat a lot of protein, I eat a lot of protein and sugars or a mix of both. It's like my insulin spikes and it puts me to sleep. It knocks me out. And I can remember this. I had actually made a video about this maybe a couple of years ago. Like I used to eat a lot of ham and turkey and stuff for holidays and all the goodies, all the cookies and cakes and stuff. I would eat all that. And then I was the guy in the living room asleep watching football. Not because I was tired or I didn't sleep the day before, but obviously because my insulin spiked and that was the result that I had. Now my metabolism can be different from yours. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a healthcare specialist, so I don't know. But what I do know is that when my sugar spikes, it makes me have to go to the bathroom. When my insulin spikes, which sometimes, like I said, those two things are directly associated. But when my insulin spikes, I kind of need to lay down and close my eyes for a couple minutes. And a couple minutes being like 30 minutes to even an hour. Anyways, I hope this is kind of interesting, and I don't know what you can do to manage this or how this will help, but it makes sense. It makes things make a tiny bit more sense. If you have any comments on this, I would love to hear them below. I'd love to hear your comments below. I'm interested in any thoughts regarding to what I just said. I feel like, for me, I feel like I need to eat maybe not quite so much protein in one sitting. I need to spread it out a little bit farther so that my insulin isn't so spiked that I feel like I need to pass out and go to sleep. But again, for me, when my blood sugar spikes, it makes it so I have to go to the bathroom, not constantly, but pretty regularly, no matter how much water I drink. But when my insulin is spiked, that's when I feel like I get knocked out and I'm ready to take a nap and I need to like sleep it off. I hope this is helpful somehow. I hope this is interesting. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Bye bye.